even when I'm down. Got my head in the clouds and my feet on the ground. I got big dreams, gonna make them true.
Yeah, we got big dreams here at the Genius Lab. Thank you so much for tuning in. Toby Christensen here, and you know, it's a beautiful day. The last little while I've been playing around with some things that I did in the past. I was looking at some videos. They kind of showed up. Sometimes people will comment on videos, and I'm like, well, my name's on it, but I don't remember that video. And I looked at my YouTube channel, and I've got like, I don't know, 500 videos or something. And it reminded me of today. I was looking at one from 2016. In 2016, I did 300 videos called The Coaching Tip of the Day. I really wanted to do one every day, but I kind of bogged out and didn't quite accomplish my goal. But I did get 300 out of 360 days, so I was pretty proud of that. But the point is that even though that stuff is several years old, it's good stuff. I was listening to one called Surround Yourself with Inspiration, which is what our theme is today. And I was like, oh my God, this is such a good reminder, because sometimes I forget. You know, I get caught up in the stuff of what's going on in the day, or in the world, or in the country, or with my friends, or whatever. And the next thing you know, I'm stuck in a rut, and dang. So this was really fun. And basically I was set up in my studio in its very beginning stages. And I was reminding myself, you know, I surround myself with drums. I still do, like 5 feet to my right is a set of bongos, 3 congas, and a djembe, a rack of 5 didgeridoos. And on the walls, I have about 14, 15 guitars, 2 ukuleles, and 3 basses. So, and then I got a drum kit behind me. So this is like where I like to do my work, because music is my inspiration. And so all of the things that I coach, all the things that I put people through when we're working together and we're helping them discover their genius and realize their greatness. You know, when we're on that track, the thing that we want to do is be inspired. And it's so funny. I remember this guy that I worked with in Portland, Oregon years ago. And he was very successful in his business, but he didn't have a measure of happiness. Okay. Everything was a freaking struggle. And, you know, he's like, I just want to like have a sense of peace. And, you know, he used to go get a massage every week and and work out. And he's like, that's not doing it. And I found out that he was a guitar player. And I'm like, dude, do you like have a guitar right next to your desk? And he's like, why would I do that? I said, for the times that you're stuck and you need to get the energy moving. There's nothing like music. Music is sound energy, okay? It's pure vibration. It's pure energy that inspires you. And so sometimes just grabbing a guitar and blasting out a few chords can get you out of the rut and rolling towards what it is that you want to create, even when you don't know what it is. This is the beauty of working on an energetic level instead of an intellectual level completely. I mean, we don't cut off our brain and just go for soulfulness. We do both. We use both. Okay. So sometimes when you're stuck in your mind and you can't get things going, I don't know if any of you have ever experienced that. I certainly have on a very regular basis. But you can't think yourself out of a thinking obstacle, okay? It doesn't work. So what you have to do is shift. So what do? You grab a drum, play some rhythm, okay? Go sit at a kit. Grab a guitar, play some chords. Create a complementary energy source that will shift the vibration of the stuckness and open up the flow of creativity. Now, some of you might be laughing because you go, dude, man, if I played the guitar, everybody would go running. Screw them. Who cares? You're not playing to, you're not playing in a public venue. You're sitting in your office and you got to make the energy move. So the other part of it is maybe it's swinging a golf club. Okay. I had another client that was a major golfer. I mean, that was his passion. And when he would get stuck, he had a piece of AstroTurf in his office, and he would take a club and he would go back and he would hit do a few swings. Okay, golf inspired him. So when he was out golfing, his brain, that's where he birthed almost all of the ideas for his businesses. Okay, so think about what it is that inspires you. How can you surround yourself with it? Maybe it's having a couple of golf clubs in your office. Set them by your desk. Maybe they're on a little stand. Get a little piece of AstroTurf, or get some of those plastic balls. You can hit those inside and not hurt anything. And get up when you're stuck and swing the club. Swing the club with the intention of shifting the energy of your perceived problem or your perceived stuckness, and with the intention of when you move that energy, the answer that you're looking for will be there. Maybe you're a musician. A lot of people that hang out with me are musicians, okay? So grab a guitar, play some chords, play some lead, bend some strings, whatever it is that rocks your world. Grab a drum, play some rhythm, get up and walk, do some push-ups, okay? Whatever it is, the thing to start thinking about is what inspires you and how can you bring that inspiration into your daily life. One of the biggest problems that I see with people, particularly in the corporate world, pardon me, not so much the people that have been working at home like during the pandemic, okay, but the people that are stuck in the cubicles. The people that have had to go in and stay in this very sterile, limited environment, they're going batshit crazy because they don't have any way of escaping their prison. Okay, but you do. You might not be able to get up and walk outside, although that's getting better nowadays. You can always stand in the corner, swing a golf club. You can always sit at your desk and play a guitar. You can, and if somebody doesn't like it, hey, if you're in a cubicle situation, get an electric guitar, plug it in to a set of headphones and listen to it. Listen to yourself play. You'll be quiet. Maybe go into a side office. Your limitations are only how much you limit yourself. I remember taking a drum in. Now, drums, that's a whole nother ballgame because they're really loud. But I do remember taking a drum in and going into a conference room and I put a towel over it and played softly when I was doing a particular job. I was visiting D.C. and I was working with a company and I was really stuck and I needed to move some energy. So I threw a towel over a drum, went into a conference room, didn't bother anybody. And it was rocking. Now, when you're at home, it's great because you can make as much noise as you want. Maybe it's plugging into a nice big loud amplifier, cranking it to 10 and making your ears bleed. When you surround yourself with inspiration, you always have access to shifting the energy that will bring the solution. So, if you are in an environment that is not inspirational, start to change it up. Think of the things. What are the things that inspire you? Maybe they're pictures of nature. Do you have pictures of nature all around you? Okay, probably not if you're not inspired. So think about those things. Look at how you can integrate those things into your environment, and then make time to do the things that inspire you, because that is the thing that will take you out of your stuckness and into your creative resources. And when you're in your creative resources, you realize your greatness. And that's what it's all about. So think about that. Have a fantastic day. And Thanks for coming to the Genius Lab, where we help you realize your greatness. Now, surround yourself with inspiration.